Hello everyone. Coming to the unit 2 lesson number 2, that is program status word, stack pointer, input output ports, memory in 8051. So the learning objective of this lesson, at the end of this lesson students must be able to learn internal architecture of 8051, program status word, what are the various flags in 8051, stack pointer, input output ports in 8051, and types of memory in 8051. So in the previous class we have discussed about the internal architecture of 8051. So this is the internal architecture and it has mainly 12 major components. So in this lesson we are going to discuss about some of the blocks in 8051, that is program status word, stack pointer, internal RAM and ROM, and 4 general purpose parallel input or output ports. Coming to the program status word, in short form it is known as PSW. This program status word is a hardware register which is a memory location which holds a program information and also monitors the status of the program. This is currently being executed. The program status word also has a pointer which points towards the address of the next instruction to be executed. PSW register has 3 fields, namely are instruction address field, condition code field, and error status field. So we can say that the PSW is an internal register that keeps track of the computer at every instant. Generally, the instructions of the result of a program is stored in a single bit register called a flag. There are 7 flags in program status word of 8051. Among these 7 flags, 4 are mathematical flags and 3 are general purpose or user flags. So the 4 mathematical flags are carry flag, auxiliary carry flag, overflow flag, and parity flag. The general purpose flags are FO, register select 0 and register select 1. So this is the 8-bit program status word. So here it will be having the first bit is known as parity flag, which is an mathematical flag, and second bit is an auxiliary, and second bit is an user definable flag, and third bit is a overflow flag. Fourth bit and fifth bit are the register bank select bit 0 and bit 1. So fifth bit is a FO, that is general purpose register, general purpose flag, and sixth bit is an auxiliary carry flag, and last bit, that is 7th bit, is an carry flag. So these two register banks RS0 and RS1 are used for selecting the which register bank we are using. So if RS1 and RS0 are 00, then we will be selecting the register bank 1. Similarly for 01 register bank 1, for 10 register bank 2, and for 11 register bank 3. So these are the definitions of different flags in program status word. Coming to the next topic, that is stack pointer. The stack pointer register is used by the 8051 to hold an internal RAM address that is called top of the stack. Stack pointer register is an 8-bit wide. When we push a value onto the stack, the first 8051 increments the value of stack pointer and then stores the value at the resulting memory location. And similarly, when you pop a value of the stack, the 8051 first returns the value from the memory location indicated by the stack pointer and then decrements the value of stack pointer. When the 8051 is initialized, stack pointer will be initialized to 07H. If you immediately push a value onto the stack, the value will be stored in the internal RAM address, that is 08H. So first the 8051 will increment the value of stack pointer from, that is 07H to 08H, and then will store the pushed value at that memory address 08H. The stack pointer is modified directly by the 8051 by 6 instructions. They are push, pop, ACALL, LCALL, return and return I. So this is a operation of stack pointer. So first the status of stack and stack pointer. So first the stack pointer will be at a 07H. So when you read store operation, when you do the read operation, store operation, first the stack pointer will be at 07H, and when you give a push command, then the stack pointer will be incremented by 1, that is it will be moved to the stack pointer is equal to SP plus 1, that is 08H, and then the value will be stored to that address. Similarly for read operation, first the value will be at, stack pointer will be at 08H, and after that the data is read, and after that the stack pointer will be decremented by 1, that is SP is equal to SP minus 1, that is 07H. So this is the operation of stack pointer. Coming to the next, general purpose input and output ports. The 8051 has mainly 4 input or output ports. They are port 0, port 1, port 2 and port 3. So here this port 0 can be used as an input or output port, or it can be used as an multiplexed address and data bus. So it is a dual role port. Coming to the port 1, this port is used for various interfacing activities. The 8-bit port is a normal input or output port, so it does not perform the dual function. So it is purely dedicated to the input or output port. Coming to the next port, port 2, similar to the port 0, port 2 can be also used as a general purpose port, or it can be used for connecting an external memory, okay, by connecting the dual function. So port 3 behaves as a dedicated input or output port. Coming to the memory structure of 8051, it has internal ROM, that is 4 kilobytes of internal ROM, and where this ROM is known as a volatile memory. That means the contents can be altered and hence has a similar range of data and program memory. Here the ROM can be moved by the instruction MOVC. And similarly internal RAM, the internal RAM of 8051 is 128 bytes. In detail about this internal RAM we will further study in the memory structure of 8051. So this 8051 internal RAM has mainly three distinct areas, that is working register area, bit addressable area and general purpose area. So this is the internal RAM structure.